3.
Hi everyone, I'm Gina. I'm just doing a video for you guys. Occasionally you'll just see me looking down on paper because I've just written a brief write-up about how I want to put this across to everybody, so just bear with me, but I'll try to do as much eye contact to the camera as I can. Well, it starts off to begin with is, hi everyone, I'm Gina. I'm a local here in Adelaide. Was just recently on unemployment, just coming off it due to my husband getting a job. The reason for this video is to bring awareness to all the unemployed families out there and to all people who work and pay tax. That what happened to me and my family doesn't happen again. This very stressful incident happened to us just before Christmas last year, 2021, at a time when we were struggling from the outbreaks and the financial strain to buy food, pay bills, and to get by. When we were hit with crazy amounts of taxpayers' money from Centrelink go into my husband's account and mine. We did the right thing, went in to let them know this was crazy and incorrect, and they called it a glitch. There was a generated bill made to get us to give it back. As you can see on this piece of paper before I continue reading, this dates back to December last year. The top payments are the 2 generated bills that we were given that were put into my Gov letter inbox. They came to a total of $14,000, or $819 to be exact, and 17 cents. My husband and I received $9,000 of that in cash in our account. That then leaving a $4,988 bill that was just put there. Down the bottom here, it's just a list of different things that were associated with generating this bill and the amounts extras that were added, and that I refused to pay that money that we got in our banks onto that bill. Because by doing that, I then have taken away the right of being eligible for that bill, and then having to be eligible to pay another $4,988, which I was not going to pay. Not only that, the other reason why I refused to put it on that generated bill, because it was done through Family Tax A and Family Tax B on our Centrelink, which go into my account. That these bills here individually did not have the money on there that they gave me, or the money on there that they gave my husband. It was not itemised on the bill. So I was not going to pay that money they gave me onto a generated bill that I wasn't going to be receipted for. Because then I had the funny feeling that later on, my husband and I would have been hit for those individual amounts as another bill later down the track, and I wasn't going to allow that to happen. So that's just to show you the figures. I have it all in my folder and everything I've printed out and screenshotted and copied, kept. So I had an issue with that, and I wasn't going to pay the bill because it did not show up the amount given on the bill, so I refused to pay it. This caused me and my family emotional stress, especially over Christmas, as we had no money to get through and deal with all this money we had of taxpayers' money in our accounts. Money that was misused like this and hitting innocent low-income families, being hit like this. If you are like us and if it's happening to you, please stand with me. It isn't fair and it's not on. If I hadn't caught it when I did, we would have been billed for thousands to pay back of this money. I paid a lump sum back to mine that but I still owed some on it, and was paying it off, as my husband is still paying his off. So it was now we thought this was over, and then our family payments put another amount. That's correct, another amount into my account. And this is 3 times the amounts we were deposited from the 10th of the 12th, 2022 to the 31st of the 1st, 10th of the 12th, 2021. I apologise. To the 31st of the 1st, 2022. Over 7 weeks we were given to us, which I have got it here on this piece of paper, that my husband was given $4,672.67. I was given $5,157.94, which totaled to $9,830.61 of taxpayers' money being randomly thrown into our accounts. Then the next lot was put in on the 31st of the 1st, 2022, $4,704.60. So that was a total of $14,535.21 put into me and my husband's account from the period of the 10th of the 12th, 2021 to the 31st of the 1st, 2022. That is an over-abuse of taxpayers' money. So it ended up that my husband wanted to ring up in regards of the last lot of money because it was stated to be back pay rent assistance, which I have proven on my documents that I have screenshotted off my Gov account that I have been underpaid rent assistance. I have got a several amount of copies that show that I was only paid $125 of rent assistance for paying to a landlord and paying $450 a fortnight with 2 adults and 1 child, which we would have been eligible nearly up to $160 with a child. But even with 2 adults, we're eligible up to $143. But on several payments, I only received roughly $125. And so therefore we were underpaid rent assistance. And so that is where I believe that, yeah, this may have been some money that I got back from rent assistance, because not only that, they also deducted the $590 that I owed from the previous money I paid back off the amount that they put in on the 31st of January. So my husband and I assumed must have been correct, but then to later find out that they sent us another bill. And those bills were added on our MyGov accounts. My husband got one that was actually accurate to the amount he received. Mine wasn't. Mine was about $138 difference. I thought that seemed a bit odd, but I thought, oh, maybe there was some extra I apparently was supposed to have owed. And that kind of was nearly equivalent to a bill that we owed to Centrelink, but that was more. That was $286 or something. So I knew it wasn't that. And not only that, we've also paid that since then. But it showed that that payment wasn't kind of matching up to the money that was put into my account. So I thought that's a bit weird. But anyway, I got the money, put it on it, which lucky I did. I screenshotted all the receipts to find out later on that they actually removed all those payments off of my Gov account. They actually removed them and only left one payment on there, which I paid of $100. And they changed all the data on my MyGov account. So lucky I took screenshots, which I had told them on the phone I'd done. So anyway, they informed someone that they would get someone to ring me. Well, a couple of days later, I got the call, and in a nice way, well, kind of nice way, I told them I had records of things that they removed or changed, my bank statements to prove of what money I received and that I was paying legit rent to a landlord, collection of data, and told them that they had a week to sort it out, and I was taking it to social media. And the truth of that is that in that week to sort it out, that I also went on and continued to collect more data and screenshotted everything, and the receipts of things that I've paid, I've collected and is in a folder. I also went to try and seek out to get help through other forms of social media. I got no one that wanted to help me, so this is why I'm doing the video. So this is why I'm here now, to ensure that it stops for my family and to help any other low-income family out there, so this doesn't happen to anyone else like it's happened to my family. And our great taxpayers that allow us to have low-income payments. I tried to contact other media, but no one wanted to help me, so I'm here doing my own video to bring about an awareness and to bring a stop to it. So please share this to everyone that you know that's either on low-income earners or most of the people out there that are taxpayers, to help me to get the word out there. Thank you, Gina. Look, you know, it's just wanting to get it out there, guys, because it's like, you know, people are struggling as it is. People, you know, on low-income earnings, just getting by after all this coronavirus stuff. And I just want to make sure that these sorts of figures do not end up in your account, because if they do, yeah, people said to me, oh, that would be awesome to get $5,000 in my account, but you know what? It's not, guys, because there's just been change of figures being changed around, changed of data, data being removed, you know, for some ridiculous amounts that my husband and I are supposed to have, like, you know, owed, you know, Centrelink like $14,000. Sorry, we don't. And if I can, just through doing my video, can help stop it happening to someone else, then I've done my job. As far as the Centrelink goes, I mean, I definitely expect an apology to my family, because we didn't deserve this. And that to make sure that any reoccurrence of this or follow-up from this does not happen. It stops now. That's all I ask. And just to leave us alone. Because now, over the next so many weeks, we'll be totally removed from Centrelink anyway, because my husband's earnings, whatever that is, and if we're entitled to anything or not. But I want to make sure that this just does not happen again, because this just came out of nowhere. And I even told the lady on the phone, I did not ask for these amounts to be put into my account. Not only that, there is an exploitation on our accounts, because we trust these government people, you know, to put money in our accounts, and they've over-exploited it. So by putting these lump sums of money in our account. So please get it out there, guys.